There's the game too. It would just be fair to make religion buildings more into prominence for H3. And H3 upgrade for religions. I mean, H3 is also up to the modern age, where religion is not like, you could say at the moment, religion maybe is declining and all, but not in H3 as defined by TTAPulse through the ages. Like when there's Churchill around as a leader. So I don't know, H4 probably goes from 19 something until the current age, so you could definitely work with religion there. Pro sports is the new religion in the modern day. In parts, sure, in parts. So let's concentrate on this game a little bit after realizing there are some religious leader but no pope, and we would like an H3 religion tech. Daniel grows Confucius. I could just go Roman roads again. Yeah, let's do that. Daniel's also not posting videos anymore, is he? I don't think so. No, probably not. Okay, ooh, interesting. Colossus. Is he a Colossus guy? Still need a leader. Could go Sun Tzu or just Hippocrates. So let's go Hippocrates. There's leaders for alchemy, leaders for bread and circus, leaders for farms and rocks, leaders for journalism, leaders for theater, but none. Only Joan a bit for religion. Yeah, exactly. Like H2 is completely empty of leaders for religions. There's even one against religion, Darwin. H3 has Mandela, who can work with religions, but not really exclusively, so yeah. It's interesting that they decided against it. That they decided against putting in a religious leader for H3 or even H2 in the expansion, when that was something that is kind of missing. But they had a lot of things to cover, I guess, for missing leaders. So I don't think we want to push strength events. Do we want to push a historic territory? You will have extra colonization, so maybe. Maybe they're biased, yeah. Could definitely be the case. We can build this, this, and this. Yeah, seems good. It's also one of the focuses of Rasputin's home at expansion above religions. Okay. I mean, they also did buff pro sports a lot. Like, both of the techs were way underwhelming before the expansion. Pro sports and organized religion. And organized religion still is, I think. But pro sports is a lot better, thanks to Mandela and Pierre. I guess there's also more happy faces from other ways. It's hard to say. Yeah, probably like that. Yeah, that they are just there to fix your happy faces and they don't get synergies because maybe that would make them too good. Like, not everything has to be equally strong in through the ages because everything is regulated by the card row. Okay, so we have one religion in and a lot of religions in hand. We could go for Isabella. Let's do that. Let's go for Isabella and push the strategic first. I hope he played no reds. Can we take this risk? Yeah, he has a lot of food too. We have no time to finish the Rome roads yet. Modding abilities for TTA. You got us with that one. Would be amazing. Okay, I don't want to overbid here. But he can't bid that much anyway. Let's see how much he can bid. Ooh, this much. That sucks. That means he has 3? Then I should have let him win this. I mean, there's only historic left. He can have that one. I'm happy that I won this one at least. And we have quite a lot of rocks too. And not the best card draw. But right, he bid 4. Oh no, 3. Sorry, 3. 3. Yeah. So he has 2 colonization cards in hand. Hopefully he spends some of that on the historic. Okay, monarchy for him and the Colossus. I don't want to push, I think, because I have no warrior to bid. Could go for this. And I mean, cultural heritage isn't bad, but do we have the civil actions for it? Sadly, I can't also build a stage, so I guess it's the best thing to go for. Could go for masonry next turn. Masonry and finish the Roman roads. Discard all of these, yeah. Roman roads are waiting, yeah. I usually like to finish them as quickly as possible, but in this game, they have to wait. Do you guys think he's gonna take away the masonry? I hope not. I would really like it. Okay, iron was obvious, breakthrough, and irrigation instead of masonry. That's good. So how much do we want to bid? Like, we want to take some cards of his away. He's bidding 1, 2, 3 at minimum. He can bid 4. If I bid 3, I think that's fair. Don't want to say send 3 rocks. Yeah, 3. I like our 3 bid as well. We did good. We also have the Roman roads. Code of Law stays on 2. That's important. We could get it next turn. That would be amazing. Could potentially even go for Silk Road. But we don't really have the civil actions for that. And we have so many rocks already with the iron, the Roman roads, and Isabella. Don't know if Silk Road and extra stuff is really what we need. Okay, what do we get? Knowledge of the Ancients. That is good. More science for us. Also more science for him, so he can go for Code of Laws here. There's the Suez, by the way, and Cook. So these colonies could be the start of something greater. There's also cartography, so we could go for cartography. If I push and it's not vast, we could then go for cartography afterwards. But let's see what he takes. Code. By the way, he missed leaders completely. He's gonna run out of time for Confucius. We don't have a lot of MAs or CAs. I mean, we probably mean CAs. MAs we could even get the warfare. I think now I'm gonna go for the cartography. And we could even go for warfare. And we want to contest the vast. Could also... I mean, I want the cartography out with the vast here. I really get extra science production next turn from the Roman roads. I could even go for alchemy. And then next turn upgrade them. We have the masonry. I mean, we have no problem with yellow cubes whatsoever. We have the extra ones from Hippocrates. We hopefully get the vast territory. I do think I like this though. We still have the cultural heritage. So I think this sets up a really good next turn, where we have a lot of things to do, like alchemy, upgrade, play cultural heritage. Sadly we can't push, but he might do that for us. Ooh, journalism here is also really interesting. There's Shakespeare, there's Fleming, there's Hollywood. We could grab journalism for 2. Okay, there's the vast. 7 is quite a lot. And he has no army. He can't really beat us here. I also think I can't let him beat us. So I might even go higher. Okay, that is cheap. And now next turn journalism seems good. Grab, develop. Ah, we can't grab and develop. Our hand is full. That sucks. That sucks a little bit. Maybe taking the alchemy was still a mistake. Okay, Columbus for him. No knights. Almost, damn. Could just leave the journalism. If he really wants to deny it, let him do that. Could develop the warfare. Rebuild Aurora. Upgrade this. Still a lot of rocks. Could still go for journalism. If not, we might go for Nobel. Or, yeah, still the journalism is still a good option, I think. And if he denies that, we can still go for the alchemy next turn. Hello there. And Cornwall also shows up. Do we push this or do we keep it? Hello there. Inhabited territory. We do have the Suez, that's what I'm thinking. We could keep that in hand, but also pushing would be good. Keep for Suez? Okay. We have a Suez fan here. I'm 1-2. Suez is really, really good. Yeah, but pushing is also fun, but I guess we can wait one turn. So many people could think about Shakespeare. Yes, we can go for Shakespeare. Okay, no more Shakespeare. He denies the journalism. No Shakespeare for us. Suez. We have to take it here, I think. Ah, no. I mean, he could finish St. Pete's for 3, but then he can't grab Suez if we don't touch the row. So let's not touch the row. I mean, we have so many guys. I could even build an extra mine. I mean, then we have too many rocks, though. I could just take the corruption. We still have enough to finish Suez next turn. We would want the Conmon, yeah. I mean, I could also go Nobel here. Like, do everything like this and then go Nobel. Let him deny the Conmon too. There's also cannon and an opera. There's a lot of things on the deck. I do like Nobel quite a bit. Not exactly sure about the alchemy. We can do Conmon next turn. Dark Ages is out, right? Yeah, so it's in, but no pressure for next turn. This would give us a lot of corruption, but we do get the Conmon next turn. And maybe still the Suez. I mean, he might deny it, but... Loyal companion, hey. How are you doing? And still enough for Suez next turn. A little bit less corruption, but we don't draw a lot of cards. We're starting to threaten him actually too. I don't know if I want these extra warriors, though. We could just take the corruption. Draw more cards. We don't have that many cards. I guess we don't have to play the cultural this turn if we don't. I mean, we might not get Suez, then the extra mine is good. If we get the Suez, we will have a lot of rocks, but we will also have enough civil actions next turn. We still can play Cultural Heritage, Conmon. We have 4 civil actions, we grab Suez and finish it. We have 14 rocks, minus 2 is 12, enough to finish Suez. So we would have enough next turn to go for Conmon and Suez. I don't think selective is important. We get inhabited territory as well as our yellow bank is also already crazy. Let's just do this. All perfectly planned out if nothing happens. Yeah, if nothing happens. But I mean, whenever, or when does ever anything happen in TTA? Never. I don't think that was a correct English sentence, but too excited for that at the moment. We might get Suez. He might get a good colony with Columbus, but does he have another colony after that? He also would need to finish the St. Pete's. Oh, he's doing it. He is going for Suez. The bastard. So I think we're gonna push then. We have a lot of colonization cards. Good harvest, okay. Dark Ages is scary. We knew Dark Ages was in the deck, so in the next deck. So that was all planned for. And he did have enough. If we left Suez on 2, then he wouldn't have had enough. With Suez sliding down to 1 because we took the Conmon, then he could go for it. Do we want selective breeding? Guess it might still be quite important. I don't like getting all of this corruption. I guess selective breeding is important. It's still relatively early on. Then we can also save the last warrior or the extra warrior. Don't need him. So you see a lot of useful cards. Yeah, if we had more civil actions, we could go for a lot of different things. Sadly, we can't. Also, if he pushes, there's a lot of science to be lost. I guess selective is important though. He can go for architecture plus the Suez. What colony did he get from Columbus? Good question. Wealthy. Okay. That's why he has so many rocks. Yeah, forgot to take a look at that. No, not bad for him. I mean, also not the best, but definitely fine. For Columbus, getting wealthy too. But I think biggest factor for him is he probably has an even better colony in his hand. I think that was my door. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Has he done something? Oh, he has. Oh, strategic. Okay, strategic. Means he's drawn a lot of cards. He did go for the architecture. And it is nice for him, the Dark Ages on top. And he just spent all of his science. What did he spend it on? Architecture and navigation, okay. Yeah, very good turn for him, very good turn. I could go for freedom here. Can still after that go for selective breeding. And then after that, next turn, opera. Is he gonna go Shakespeare? He doesn't get an opera, he's not gonna go Shakespeare. I think he might go for Nobel, Cook instead. Iconoclasm for what though? I guess, yeah, Nobel can be killed, no biggie. So we get the opera. Can go for selective breeding. Breakthrough is a must here, I think. Opera too. Breakthrough opera. Do even needs a selective right now. Could I take another breakthrough? I think the both breakthroughs are quite important. We have population at the moment. If I go for selective now, I don't have enough for opera. I won't have enough for cannon, for rifleman. Yeah, so much corruption. Well, nothing we can do about it this turn, I think. We wouldn't lose anything if we built 2 warriors. Well, we would lose 2 population and 4 rocks, but I guess nothing that counts really. There is a Marlene, yes. Sadly no Chaplain though. Another colony. We have a lot of colonization cards too. And I think I like not going for the selective. We might still win the inhabited and then we maybe don't even need that. So what is his plan from here? Could go for more journalisms. I mean, they're really cheap for him. The architecture, he could build 2 of those. Iconicalism is in the next one. I think it will be in time to kill Cook. Also, it's not like Cook is that insane. Just go for Eiffel. We could also just go for Opera. Like, we can go for Opera, build 3 of those bad boys. Yeah, Cook would be 4 culture, not 5. 4 culture right now. Which is good, sure, but not like nothing else, right? I mean, a little bit of colonization help. But it's not like a Shakespeare that you need to kill before he builds 3 operas for 2 rocks or something. Do we want another colony? Maybe not. We probably have to spend most of it on the first one, so let's play Freedom instead. And hope we win this. That was easy. So we have a ton of population. I think then operas make more sense than the Eiffel Tower. What do you guys think about an extra mine? It's too much, right? Why strategy? True, we don't need strategy. I see a strategy, I grab it, but you're right, we probably don't need it. Like, what about this? Ocean line? We don't need ocean liner. We have so much population. Yeah, finally spending some rocks feels pretty good. I could go for cannon. Doesn't make us stronger, but that didn't feel like he had any priority on that. Cavalryman. I guess we are not guaranteed the rifleman. I guess maybe even unlikely, so cavalryman would be good. We can do that instead of popping here. Hey Ben, nice to see you. Yeah, rifleman makes sense since we might not get the rifleman. What leader is he waiting for? I mean, what isn't good? Catherine, Napoleon seem not that easy to use, so it has to be Cook, and luckily for us, Cook is not showing up. So culture-wise, we are a little bit behind, 24 culture behind. But also in production we are behind. And he will get even more when he goes for Cook. Political strength is also interesting. I mean, how high are the chances that he doesn't go for the rifleman? Probably very, very slim. Okay, there he goes. Well, that's an important card we have to deny immediately. then into cavalryman to copy his tactic. Efficient upgrade can still be useful. We could go for computers. Selective breeding still. I can copy the medieval army. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, so much positivity in the chat. Such a nice chat. I think we have the nicest chat in all of Twitch. Like, you see so many memes about Twitch chat being this horrible place, and for a lot of big streamers, I guess it's true. There the chat is just really, really awful, but not here. Here we have the best chat in the world. Impact of government. I mean, at least he's having some happy face issues. So there are some positive sides. We have the same culture production, equal rocks. Our yellow bank is a lot better. He did show his tactic, but it's not that good really. It's fine, hussars, but not that crazy. He won't be getting more military actions unless he gets a new government form, because we denied him the military theory. So some really good aspects going on here. So trying to stay positive, as you guys can see. Overall, he still has the advantage, I think. Especially if he now goes for James Cook, he has 12 culture production. So that helps. He has 8 science production without needing the help of Nobel. So when we lose Nobel, we lose strength and science. 2 things he's already ahead. His yellow bank is screaming, that's true. He really has issues with his happy faces and the yellow banks, so no happy face tech on the board either. No leader really that he can use to get more happy faces. And only one technology, only the pro sports to get more happy faces. More food going, we can out-military him. Yeah, probably. Like, we also have more... Yeah, I don't want to say more well-rounded military. It really depends on the tactics, and we don't have a good one at the moment to use the cannon, but... Yeah, probably still can go for the selective breeding. With the efficient upgrade especially. What I would really like is probably something like Einstein and computers. Use the efficient upgrade there. On an infantry would be good. That could be a very, very strong improvement. Yes, pro sports is also, as I said, the only happy face tech left for him really. Movies don't really count. I guess movies plus Marlene count, but it's also really expensive. He has no extra MAs too, so governments are important. He can't really go for communism, so it's only fundamentalism really. And democracy, of course, but not for the military actions. So he could even not go for Cook, but maybe something like Catherine. Catherine helps with the MAs, helps with the yellow cubes. Can make progress, okay. A lot of rocks now. Could go for Einstein Multimedia. Grab Einstein, elect him for 3, grab Multimedia, develop for 3, can't build one. Let's... Oh, true, I didn't see that. Yeah, he does have St. Pete's. Yeah, you're right. And that actually gives him the 1 extra food that he needed here. So he can just increase pop, build a religion. Still no free pop for him. But yeah, that fixes it for him. Forgot that he had that pesky St. Pete's. But he's using also a lot of his reserve time in one of the first turns in H3. Never underestimate the time pressure in H3. And a project for him is also really good, yeah. He gets not bad culture from it, and a lot of strength, no population. He will go for Catherine. Multimedia, okay. He denies that from us, from Einstein, I guess. Or does he know there's iconoclasm? Guess I don't have to play the implied government. On the other hand, at the moment it's 5 culture for us. See if they go for definitely the revolutionary idea. And then maybe the reserves. I guess his plan might be Einstein multimedia. Definitely the Manhattan Project. I don't think I can deny it though. I mean, it's also still 4 civil elections for him. No, I don't really think I can go for Manhattan. I think I probably want to do something like this. I'll be so beyond in strength if he does it. Yeah, but then he has to invest a whole turn into that. Yeah, I still have ways to catch up though. I think it's gonna be okay. Vast, okay. Another colony. There's also Marlena. Marlena would be great for us, obviously. Okay, 13 plus from him. Maybe that's an army, that would be great. Yeah, it is. You know, not finding anybody on Pulse Ben. Yeah, I had to search for like 10 minutes too, I think, for the second game. Hunting Venice Shadow. I think he never played, or not really plays when I play, so I don't match up against him often. He plays whenever you go to work. Easy solution is don't go to work. Play TTA instead. Okay, so there's a democracy for him. There's still the Manhattan Project. There is Marlena for us. But competition is also pretty strong at the moment. There's some good rocks coming down for us. You also have to remember there is the iconoclasm in there. Could maybe put that to good use. I don't know why he grabbed Catherine, didn't go for her. Maybe he wants to go for her now. I mean, now we can at least use her a little bit to rebuild the cavalrymen. Or if he goes straight into Einstein. Einstein plus multimedia. grab the democracy. I'll go for democracy now, so no Manhattan at least for him. But 4 multimedias. Parity, extra food. So we are gonna allow some Nobel prizes, apparently. Can still threaten a war, maybe. Patriotism and reserves. I guess another corruption will be necessary. How about can instead of copying tactic? Without a tactic? I mean, we might just then play for trying to fish for something that could help us. Maybe we are at that point where we need that. Just pray to Vlada. We'll be drawing 3 cards. Could even push the military, the politics of strength into the deck. We still have some time, I guess. We're also on 14 production, which is not bad. I mean, he has 24 rocks though. And there's also the freedom. If we don't draw anything, we could still use freedom to put that into the cavalryman. Let's do this. I don't think there are no more colonies, so let's get rid of these. No war and no tactic. Improv wonders, not good. Improv tech, not good. Government. If we get civil service, that's playable. A 10 rock production from 24 rocks on the bank. We do still put up quite a military threat. Because he only has 2. I mean, he's at 12 strength. We are 21, but our units, if we, for example, had mobile artillery, we very, very quickly could go up 15 strength, and we have an army that's more like 35 strength and not 21 because of our tactic. And we also have this tactic we could just play. It's not really good, but we could. He's also definitely afraid of these 2 cards now. Maybe he thinks those are refugees, goes for Air Force, civil service. Has to use his MAs here, see? Has to use the MAs to defend because he thinks there's strength event. But little does he know there is not. So should I still play politics of strength? I think we have to fish. How else would I win this game? With a big wonder when he doesn't get one, like Hollywood. Then there's internet for him next turn. There's modern infantry. At this point it might be too late. I guess I could still go for them. If we get the freedom of movement, I can put a cannon into cavalrymen, then we go for 3 modern, for 3 shock troops. Has to be. I tell you, I will put the cannon into the cav, and next turn, next thing I draw is gonna be the mechanized army. But we do have the bit of competition, and so putting all the rocks into military does seem pretty good. If we draw a war now, it could still get interesting. Oh, hybrid war even. Hybrid war opens a lot of possibilities, for sure, for sure. A bit of culture in last position, also not shabby. I guess we should maybe start counting some strength. Because he has air forces. Can go for like 2 air forces plus a cavalry, but he only has 3 MAs. It does look like an interesting finish, yeah. With the hybrid war. I mean, even if we're not 100% sure that we win the hybrid war, we could still play it. Maybe deny him the Hollywood, or deny him internet or something. Because if he now doesn't grab the internet, then we grab Hollywood. I guess there's also United Nations left. But we're only 25 culture behind. You will get some extra culture, obviously, from Einstein and the Nobel Prizes. But just playing our tactic, building another cavalryman already is a lot of strength. Maybe, I mean, we can also get the air force if we just wait until our last turn with the hybrid war. Also, he can't go for Hollywood at the moment. I guess that's not true. 16 is okay for him. There are some cards that could help him, military buildup and reserves, but they're all on 3. Remember, he does have the freedom. He could use that to put Rory onto cavalryman. And he doesn't have too much time. So yeah, I think this is an exciting finish. Going for the military here, probably the right approach. We also did draw a lot of cards, so it was likely to draw a war. It's good that we have one now. Hybrid war is also maybe the best war for us. Okay, he does grab the military buildup. Air Force. Another Air Force. 46. So if we go for war, sadly we don't have enough for air forces, so we would show tactic. 54, so we can't go for the war now. We could combo it next time with 2 air forces, that would be another 32. Icon is yeah, I mean we're obviously gonna... I mean it's never getting revealed in our turn. So either we play the war this turn, which is not an option as we just saw, we can't beat him, or we play something. Like Imp of Culture, we just have to win that somehow. Yeah, we just have to win this. I have to play now, so the Iconoclasm is out. And then hope for a war next turn. Yeah. Still have to get stronger this turn because we need the politics of strength. And we don't have to grab the air forces. So we can only take 1 card. I mean, besides endowment, besides movies could be helpful. Reserves could also be really good, though. I think that is better than Revolutionary Idea. Can we play patriotism this turn? Do we want to? I guess military actions are not really critical. I also think reserves is better than Revolutionary Ideas, so we do this. We will not have corruption, thankfully. And then the reserves. And then next turn we have air forces. Build 2 of those. And maybe not, and go for... If he doesn't grab Hollywood, we could just try the United Nations. Lab to cavalryman. Eight, 9, 10, 11. We would still have enough for 2 air forces. We would even have enough for 2 more cavalrymen and military theory. I don't think that's going to be more, though. No, 2 air forces is better. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be another turn, so we don't need the rocks for United Nations or Hollywood. We still have 1 more production phase. Could even go for a normal war now. Is there might there be a problem with him copying our tactic? I don't think so, right? He would have to go for rifleman this turn. But military actions are the problem. Then he could next turn only go copy our tactic. Not much else. Well, maybe I shouldn't have showed that. I think we had enough MAs anyway. Not for sure it's gonna be enough, but it's gonna be exciting. Definitely. It's gonna be exciting. And as I said, right, we have last position. We don't have to go for the war. If he doesn't grab Hollywood here, we get a United Nations for 12. Okay. I mean, balance, no. Government, no. So United Nations would only be 12. We still have to win that import of culture. What can he do? He does even get an extra reserves here, maybe. That might help. Could go for tanks, upgrade those, has military buildup. Biggest factor could actually be military actions, but he has 3 now, 3 next turn. It's probably gonna be enough. Ooh, multimedia, really. Is that not a little bit greedy, Mr. Daniel? Did he do some calculations we didn't? Make sure he has a lot of rocks, but only, I mean, 3 MAs plus, I mean, with fundamentalism he has 5. Now I think we can go for the big war. Yeah, he will destroy mines and such, but... And hybrid war will... And let's see what we can. I mean, our moves aren't really all that exciting. Just this. 89. If you give him the uprising with hybrid war, he will have some really big problems. He has 17 production. He can't easily get rid of this. We get extra culture from here. Import of competition is quite good. Import of culture is probably unwinnable for us now, sadly. We destroy the lab because I like destroying labs. No, because I forgot we had one more pop. But I think, I mean, with the 5 culture we steal extra might. I mean, he would have to destroy quite a lot of things to build more units, and he needs more units to defend. Also, if he has to go mine to religion, maybe he doesn't have the civil actions for. I guess satellites aren't really all that good. 51 plus 6 plus 11 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 seems like a lot. 21, 30. I don't think he can be more than 89. And the 5 culture extra is a swing of 10. That's hard to do with just 2 unhappy workers. Yeah, I like going for the hybrid war though, it's interesting. Might make for better a bit of balance, and we can rebuild the labs. Let's see how he handles this. I mean, he has a lot of civil action, but still, he also needs to play the military build-up. If he wants the Nobel Prize, he needs to play Revolutionary Idea, Fundamentalism Tanks. That's already 4 civil actions. He has to destroy things, rebuild them. Yeah, and if he has to destroy journalism, we might still win the Import of Culture. So that would be quite important. I think it's still a very tough thing to win here, but it's not impossible. I mean, he only has 139, so he's 30 culture ahead. We win this war. We win the politics of strength for another swing of 8. The input of culture is a problem if he wins that, but let's see how he handles this war first. I have enough for 3 religions, exactly, yeah. Which would put me at 17. So if he has to destroy anything for extra culture, I mean, we will see now. I mean, oh, he loses the... Right, he loses the culture from... 82, 86, okay, 86. But we will win impact of culture then. But balance is also pretty bad for him now. Government, same. Could he have upgraded one more cavalryman? Yes, he could have. Now, did he? I don't think he had the mace. He spent 1, 2, 3, 4. He could have upgraded one more. Interesting. So yeah, balance has to be. Politics of strength is a very nice thing. We can now have to now win the culture. So 14 to 15, we destroy this guy. this guy. And then we just put in balance, but we also have competition. Maybe the timer. Yeah, I know he had new reserve time, right? So if we destroy something and build a religion, build a lab for that, it's the same because of competition and balance. Oh no, we can destroy this actually. Then we have more from balance. Right. More from balance. Say we win culture 16 to 15. Competition. I don't know if competition is still good. I mean, it might still not be enough, but we did our best. So let's see. Let's see if it will be enough. Competition 27 from him to 26. Balance 44. Culture 10 to 0, and the last one, happiness 14 to 16. So we did it. We did our best, but it is not enough after all. But an exciting finish, 203 to 190. Definitely exciting. Definitely exciting. So yeah, not quite efficient enough with shock troops. And also we had a pretty rough position in the middle of the game. We almost made a comeback, but it was a rough position. He had a really great game with these journalisms. And then he did get a lot of culture from Einstein plus Nobel Prizes. So yeah, very, very, very good game. I'm glad you guys got to see this. Also, he got the Suez and we didn't. So yeah, Suez wins again. So let's lose some puntos here, but we did gain quite a lot before, but we lose 57. Even though we are the same rank, so I guess he has lost some games perhaps. Overall, we still made positive today. So thank you guys very much for watching. This was a really exciting game, so I'm sure you guys did enjoy it. So yeah, have a nice rest of your week. It's only 2 more days, and then it's the weekend. I think I will be streaming again on the weekend. Until then, have a nice time. See you next time, and thanks for stopping by.